Yo, yeah, October 7th, 2021. Halfcast 153, episode 153. Let's go. Happy Thursday, y'all. Of course, I have a few things to share with you guys. An evening of reflection. Oh my goodness. Let's have at it. So, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because first off, I'm in a good mood. I've been in a good mood for a minute, and also yeah, I've hit 90 days, over 90 days, no alcohol. I might be knocking on like 100. Yeah, but I learned the hard way that when you're recording and when you're messing with sound, is to the night before always have everything at a zero. So when you turn it on, it's not on 100. Like whoa, whoa. Hey, we live and we learn. Whoa. Uh, I have a few stories. I have a few articles that I came across and I find them very interesting. And I would like to share with you guys. So, without further ado, who's batting first? Blow my ears, make my brain into mush with some type of, I don't know what I was listening to last night. Some type of, I don't know if that was Bon Jovi or what. When you up at dumb o'clock in the morning, you tend to listen to stupid, you tend to listen to stuff that, yeah, your brain wants to listen to stuff that's trying to keep it woke. You know, you're treading into dangerous. Brian Laundrie's father joined search for his fugitive son at Florida Reserve. Now he has to get off the couch and grab his belt. Him and Dog the Bounty Hunter are going to get themselves a 24 pack of Coors Light and hit the reserve. You can hear, I know you can hear his wife right now. I don't want you going out there traipsing around with that man, Dwayne, who thinks he's a dog bounty hunter. That's my bro. We're going to have a couple brewskis. We're going to go bring this boy home. I don't know why I think that's the accent for a Long Island family. Yeah, we're going to bring him on home there. I'm just chilling with my boy Dog. Son, Brian, come out there from back behind them bushes. You've caused enough ruckus. Brian Laundrie's father arrived at a vast Florida nature reserve Thursday to join the weeks-old search for his fugitive son, who was sought in the disappearance and death of Long Island native Gabby Petito. Chris Laundrie left his Northport home early in the day and arrived at Mayakachi Creek Environment. Yeah, you try. You try. Next to the 25,000 acre Carlton Reserve where authorities have been searching. Wouldn't it be funny if the whole time he's right under our noses and his mother been giving him like milk and grilled cheeses? He's up under the baseboards in the house somewhere. Which I really think if you really want to hide, the best place to hide is in plain sight. Chris was asked to point out any favorite trails or spots that Brian may have used in the preserve. Laundrie family attorney Stephen Bertolino said in a text on Thursday, although Chris and Roberta Laundrie provided this information verbally 3 weeks ago now, it is now thought that on-site assistance may be better. The preserve has been closed to the public and the Laundries as well, but the parents have been cooperating since the search began. Listen, that boy is, he can't be as hard to find as this whole situation is claiming to be. Like with the manpower that's out there for him, I would think the only reason, I would think the only way that this man is still missing is either he's dead, which I hope not because that would be a coward move. Either he's dead or he's closer than you think he is. Like you're expanding the search outward when he's probably like right under your noses, hiding somewhere. That's what I don't know how these things work, but yeah, it can't be that hard. He's not military trained, even with some outdoors experience. How long can you really go without any type of resources in wilderness and in rough terrain without like having without at least having to pop your head up to get water to take a shit downstream so the people don't something. Know what I mean? You're gonna wipe your ass with a leaf, and somebody's gonna notice that it's not bear scat, and they're gonna figure it's a human. Know what I mean? Yo, so because this will also have me cracking up is that Brian Laundrie is also extremely likely to face more charges if he's found alive. And that's why his father said, oh, yeah, you're going to make it a lot worse if you just don't come home now, son. Like, yeah, like murder isn't the worst you can get already, but is extremely likely to face more charges. Yo, like, murder is the big joker. Anything else after that is just hearts and clubs, baby. So what else can you throw at me? What else can you throw at me? Making me look for you? That's what you're gonna be mad at me about now? Extending a police search? Exhausting resources? They'll be like, no. Murder is the capital case. Brian Laundrie could face additional charges if he's ever found alive. A Florida prosecutor, he ends up in Haiti somewhere writing a scathing article. Ends up where everybody else goes to where Belize. He goes to Belize where everybody else is when they're do some other shit where they go hide at. You can't get them. David, no, I think with this national case right here, if he popped up in another country, either that country would hand him over, or somehow he would end up over here gift wrapped. Like that Batman movie when they went to China and he went to go get his ass. David Ehrenberg, the state attorney for Palm Beach County, said it's extremely likely Laundrie will face additional charges in the death of Gabby Petito, especially because he hasn't been. So you're going to make me run? That's exactly something that a father would say. When I catch you, I'm going to beat you even more. That's probably what's keeping poor Brian on the run right now, the strap. His father. Memories of his father whooping his ass in a drunken rage, smelling like natural ice and sweat. At trial, his flight can come back to haunt him because the prosecutors can point to that. Ehrenberg said, in fact, it's even in some jury instructions that says that if you flee, that is the consciousness of guilt, and juries hate it when you flee. Yeah, like juries were the one chasing them, right? Yeah. Laundrie has not been seen since September 14th when he decided to go on a hike near his home in Northport, Florida. His family reported him missing on September 17th. Laundrie is a person of interest and he's a suspect. Stop it. He's everything but the murderer at this point. The only thing that would not have him fingered for the murder is if he actually gave up the person that he was with. That was with them when that person did it, if it wasn't him. Yeah, that's the only way he's not up for that. That's what I believe. The couple had been on a cross-country road trip before Laundrie returned home along to, yeah, and this is just, we all know that story there, that very sad story. Wow. I'm going to beat your ass when I find you, boy. I hope they find him. I hope somebody says, yeah, I thought it was a bear. I thought it was a coyote. Next up. Court handed back seized firearms to hospital shooting suspect before attack. Now, we heard about this. We didn't know. Now, I heard about this happening like yesterday, 2 days ago. And which is horrific because these people are in hospitals. Whoever's still left, whoever's still brave enough to work there, that's not scared of catching COVID or something else, and they have to come to work and worry about this. This is like, yeah, this is different. A man suspected of fatally shooting a colleague at a Philadelphia hospital on Monday successfully petitioned a city judge for police to return 3 confiscated firearms to him in the months prior to the attack. And they gave him back like, oh, so you're not going to shoot anybody with these, are you? Oh, no. You promise? I promise. Pinky swear? Yeah, give him his guns back. Oh, you crazy kids and your weapons? Yeah. Second Amendment? What is that? Second Amendment? Yeah, the right to bear arms. Isn't it beautiful? Give that man his guns back. Stacey Hayes, 55, is charged with murder in connection with the shooting death of 43-year-old Andre James at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital early Monday. Hayes also faces 4 counts of attempted murder and other charges for allegedly firing at officers who responded to a report of gunfire in Philadelphia's Parkside neighborhood approximately 1:30 a.m. that same day. Officers found a suspect in body armor carrying multiple weapons. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw said after the suspect began shooting, she said 4 officers returned fire, striking him in the upper body and neck. 2 of the officers were also shot, one hit in the elbow, another shot in the nose. Oh, both are expected to recover. Whoa, that nose shot, like right off the space. I'm sorry. Following the attack, court documents have emerged that show authorities seized 3 firearms from Hayes in August 2020 before being returned in June 2021. So really, he should have been under some type of watch. If you get your first, as hard as it is to get a firearm, in some cases, if you have for any reason, okay, say it's easy to get a firearm. If you're like, don't have any charges or anything, say it's easy to get a firearm. But if for any reason you have to have your firearm seized, shouldn't there be some type of probationary period to see like if you get into anything like a fist fight or something like, to show that, if for some reason that we have to seize your firearms, then we should at least have you on some type of year probationary period just to check to make sure that that everything is right up there in the old noodle. Following the documents obtained by the Philadelphia Inquirer show the Philadelphia Police Department was ordered to return the firearms, a handgun, a shotgun, and an AR-15 rifle and ammunition to Hayes. Court documents do not reveal. Would you like an extra clip with that, sir? Court documents do not reveal why the weapons were taken from him. The Inquirer reported that it's very important. That should be very important if you're investigating this case, is why were the guns taken away from him in the first place? Well, maybe you taking those guns probably stopped something that would have happened last year. That happened like this week. Yeah, maybe you stopped something then that you still should have had an eye on him right now. You only delayed whatever he wanted to do. I just want to protect myself. I just want to be able to protect myself. And court documents show that Hayes filed a motion in April asking a judge to order police to return his property because the property was purchased legally by me. So what? I can purchase whatever I want legally, but I could purchase a pair of Timberlands legally. But if I use them to stomp somebody's head in, doesn't that become part of a crime? Purchase legally, I didn't commit any crime, and I feel like the property should be returned to me because I am not a threat to anyone. No, not yet. Not yet. I just want to be able to protect myself and my family if needed. Of course, that would be the excuse you would give if you want to get your guns back, not because in the back of your head you're thinking about shooting some shit up. News. Yeah, Newsweek had contacted the police department, the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office, and Jefferson Health for a comment. On Tuesday, Chief Inspector Frank Venor told the Inquirer that surveillance footage showed Hayes getting off an elevator and walking directly toward James before opening fire. That shows premeditation. It was not clear if Hayes was supposed to be working at the time of the shooting. Venor added, but detectives believe he used an employee interest to access the building. Of course, because this is the guy that's been working here for a long time. He just needs to get in the building. You don't expect he's going to come in and do what he does. Anybody, I would probably let him in. Venor said detectives were still trying to figure out why Hayes might have targeted James. a certified nursing assistant. We have not discovered any hostility between. Oh, there was some hostility. He wanted to get his guns back for the sole purpose of most likely going in this job on his day off. He could have been home with the family. He could have took them guns out and went duck hunting. No, he wanted that guy. And yeah, Venor said, yeah, once again, I think that if for any reason, large or small, that the legal system deems that you should have your firearms seized, then you should be under some type of watch period for at least a year to make sure that, like, getting a gun shouldn't be a one-time. Like, if you possess a gun, especially an AR, like assault rifle, shotguns, even just handguns, like little things like that. Like, I think anything like you should, like, renewing a driver's license. You got to get your sight checked, like, every once in a while. You got to do, like, you got to do stuff like that. If you wear glasses, do you need glasses? Do you need, like, so just like having a driver's license, when you own a gun, you should be going through, like, okay, target practice or knowledge test. Knowledge test, whatever, just to make sure your noodle is still in the right place. Because you could have a gun for 10 years and some guy steps on your brand new Clark Wallabies. And all of a sudden, it's the Wild Wild West. Next up. Are you having fun? Yo, if you like the show, like and subscribe to let other people know that I am here. And YouTube will match me up, or Spotify will also, or Anchor, or iTunes, or whatever your listening platform is, will match me. They will use that algorithm. This is what people you like also like, and all that good stuff. And like and comment. Let me know you out there. Let me know you rocking with me. Yeah. Also hit the notification button so you don't miss when I'm dropping this, as I day by day, minute up to the minute updates on on my slow process on becoming a damn audio engineer. Because this shit is so, and I'm not gonna hold you 17 minutes, but this episode was supposed to be listened to and done and edited and trimmed out whatever I wanted. And the audio is always the problem. So I don't know how these things work here. I just know that once you get them working, you don't touch anything. So at about 8 o'clock, I went to go hit record, and I found out that my audio was out. Like, video is good. NCH software, the audio was out, so I had to spend like an hour to figure out what's going on with that, because I don't write any of this stuff down. Basically, besides what's given to me on anything else is just off the top of my head. So be it that I don't write anything down to record an episode for 30, 40 minutes, which I've done episodes for like an hour, and go back and find out that it's not there. You want to talk about getting your balls in the nutcracker, son. Next up. New York City man trying to jump from moving bus stopped by Good Samaritans. Can you imagine? Okay, a New York City transit bus passenger attempted to jump out of the moving vehicle after reportedly missing his stop. And the only thing I could see is that this man is trying to jump out the bus, and he's like, please, let me go. And they save him. They pull him on the bus. And they somebody gives him a water, you know what I mean? And they're sitting there patting him on the back, like, hey buddy, it's not so bad. You can go home now. He shudders. He pouts. Yeah, your wife, you can go home to your wife. Oh no. Yeah, your kids miss you. Your kids like all the kids. Now he's crying tears. The kids. And on top of that, I know you got a job to go back to, right? And then he just screams and jumps off the bus anyway. Get the hell off me. You messing up what I was trying to do. Yeah, you just named the top 4 things that I did not want to live for and gave me renewed energy to jump the hell off this bus. Get off of me. The video posted Zishan Ali on Wednesday shows the unidentified man with one leg out of the window. You almost made it, Zishan. People care too much nowadays. Yeah, shows the unidentified man with one leg out of the window as 2 male rescuers attempt to stop his jump by grabbing his arm. Let him go! In the process, the rebellious passenger repeatedly demanded they allow him to let me go. Let me. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Deny me my one true freedom and you're holding me back. I want to get out. Let the man continue to yell, get off me and let me go to those preventing them from jumping. That's fucked up, man. That's really selfish. You should have let that man. Yeah, I know you think you're being good. Like, yeah, you think you're being a hero. Yeah, you're key to the city. Whatever. Stop the bus. Please stop the bus, yelled another passenger. At one point, the unidentified jumpman tries to bite a passenger's hand. Another exclaimed, "You're not going to bite me," leading to a tugging match. "You're not going to bite me." As the bus comes to a stop, the 2 men let him go to allowing him to exit the bus. You defeat the purpose now. Nah, man. I wanted to jump out of it while it was going like 50. Get a good splat action going where there's no chance for resuscitation. The man appears to try and spit on his advisor, which you just ruined. Now I really have to go home. Can you imagine him going home after trying to kill himself? And his wife is like, yeah, I seen what you tried to do on the news. You're just a loser, aren't you? You can't even kill yourself, right? Kids calling him by his first name. Man, I don't care what y'all say, but if a man attempts to bite me, I wouldn't still try and help him. Whatever happens to him, wrote one YouTube commenter. Holy shit, man. You just denied that man the one true freedom that he really wanted. Shame on those good Samaritans. Next time, do like all New Yorkers do and just mind your damn business. Next up. How we doing on top, man? Yes. He said, let me go. Let me go. If you knew what I had to go home to, you'd jump too. Please, you shouldn't be pulling me. You should be pushing me. What's wrong with you people? Have you no heart? A Florida man filed 745 tax returns in 4 years, collecting $235,000 in bogus refunds. I found the flaw in your system and I took advantage of it. 745 tax returns all went to that one guy that works at the IRS nationwide. That one guy that processes all the tax returns by mail. It all went to him. That's what backed us all up. He killed it. This is worse. This is actually worse than the girl yesterday that was giving the COVID hotel rooms out, that was renting them out to people for her own benefit. Yeah, most people dread having to file their taxes, but not Damian Barrett. Authorities say over a 4-year period, the Florida man filed 745 tax returns in 19 different states. According to the IRS, he overloaded it. He oversaturated it to pay off $235,000 in tax refunds he wasn't entitled to. Yo, Barrett, 40, who pleaded guilty in July to mail fraud, identity theft, and filing. You just wasted your time. You did a whole lot of wasted time. And it took, how long did it take for him to catch up with him? Identity theft and filing false tax returns was sentenced this week to 4.5 years in federal prison, according to prosecutors in Oregon, where he had filed 348 tax returns in Oregon alone. How do you get that many people? I found a flaw in your system and I took advantage of it. Barrett was quoted in court documents as telling investigators, and I'm pretty sure they picked his brain good to figure out how he got away with that. Yeah, I found a message left with Barrett's attorney wasn't immediately returned. Executing the fraud scheme appears to have been the defendant's day-to-day job. Federal sentencing memorandum submitted by the U.S. Attorney for the District of Oregon. Prosecutors say Barrett ran 2 tax preparation businesses in Homestead, Florida. One legitimate called Max Tax Experts LLC, and the other Wingate Tax Services LLC, not from January 2015 to until December 2018. Prosecutors say Barrett took personal information, including full names, social security numbers, and employee identification numbers from clients of his legitimate business and used them to file phony returns through his second company. Oh, shit. Prosecutors, so what he was doing was, yeah, he would do the legit taxes for me, and then he would file my taxes again under his illegitimate business. Hell of a scam. Prosecutors say Barrett would steer refunds into dozens of bank accounts he controlled, 70 of which he had opened in the names of his unwitting clients. Yeah, when somebody got your social security number, they could do anything. The nature and circumstances of the offense show that the success of the defendant's scheme was by design. It was well researched, planned, and executed. They almost respect it. Why you think he only got 4.5 years? Because nobody got killed. It's not a violent crime, and at the end of the day, they're gonna take what he did and they're gonna pick his brain and they're gonna make sure that the next person that tries this, that they're aware of it. So he actually made the system better. They respect scams. Yo, you believe it. It might sound crazy, but the government respects white collar criminals. That's why he get 4.5 years for what he did. That's like nothing. What? That's nothing in federal prison? No. Yeah. Basically, all he did was teach them a lesson. Executing the fraud scheme appears to have been the defendant's day-to-day job, and all prosecutors say Barrett filed 745 tax returns, requesting around $900,000 in refunds. Collectively, he was granted $235,000 in refunds before he was caught. Mr. Barrett used his specialized knowledge as a tax preparer to obtain false refunds at the cost of honest taxpayers all over the United States. Today's sentence is a victory for those of us who have been victims of a sophisticated tax refund scheme, said IRS Criminal Investigation Special Agent in charge. That's what you know what? You self-absorbed IRS Criminal Investigation Special Agent in charge. And that's probably how he introduces himself to women at the bar and everything. Hey, lady, can I get you a Cosmopolitan? Yeah. What's your name? My name is Denise. Yeah. What's your name? My name is IRS Criminal Investigation Special Agent in charge. Greg Crescent. Would you like it? In addition to his fraud scheme, Barrett also intentionally excluded $21,000 in income from his own tax return because that was me, baby. Yeah, return. Why spend mine when I can spend yours in 2016 and then didn't file taxes at all in 2017? I'm going to take this year off. Let it cool off. Barrett has also been ordered to pay $234,000 in restitution to the Department of Revenue in 11 states and $74,000 to the IRS. Whoa. Hell of a ride. Fun show. That being said, I am going to wrap this up. If you like the content, watch my last few videos. Check out my playlist. I'm here, baby. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.